Yo, what's up, guys? This is a tutorial on how to do my current strategy. The video I uploaded before this, about a year prior, is my current strategy, but this one's just a little more tweaked, so I just want to show you all an example. So right now we are back testing, just to clarify. We are on Sunday 15th, September 2024. Actually, let me just go to a random one so you don't, it's not like, oh, he already did it. So we have to start on a Sunday. Just to, show the best part of the strat, but excuse me. Alright, starting on Sundays, we only do oil and NAS. So we'll set up oil first, and all you're doing is just quick and easy pullbacks. So you don't want it to be too far. I don't really have a pip count. I mean, maybe if I paid attention some more on that, but it's around like 400 to like 500 on the big ball. But on the low ball, you could still get 200 pips in a pullback and then still be fine. So it all just depends where your zones are. Okay, so right here seems like a good zone. Why? Because this is a recent pullback zone for this recent pullback. Pulled up, stayed under the zone, retest, boom, rejected down, pulled up. Now we had other rejection zones right here, and we had a rejection zone over here. And then same thing with this top zone. It's just a little less rejections. This second zone that we set is always a less probable zone to get hit. Like, you won't ever trade off this zone. If it pulls back, like, what we look for typically is, like, maybe some movement down here. That doesn't really matter. But you really want to pull back up to here in a rejection, and then you can get in. And then your stop loss, I'm going to explain all this, in a better form, but this is just quick, real quick. Stop loss will be right here above recent highs, and then your TP would just be 1 to 2. Okay, but typically what you'll see also sometimes is, sorry, let me delete this, is sometimes a push like this. Maybe it's chilling like this, it will push up, boom, stay right above it, and then boom, reject off of it, start playing down here. Don't ever place a trade or or just really anything. Whenever it is right here, let it reject down below, come right back up, reject off of that, hop in that sell, let it sell down to the lows. Only place for 1 to 2 with this strat. This strat isn't meant for 1 to 7s, 1 to 10s, even 1 to 3 is kind of pushing. I mean, if you scale in, you can kind of equal out to 1 to 3, but for the most part, it's a 1 to 2. Okay, so now to go down, a little slower. So, we got the first pullback right here. I already told you why. Second pullback right here. I already told you why. Now TP will be these lows right here. Now, like I said, a 1 to 2, yes, but always make sure too that your TP is near actual zones. So really, you can draw a whole box right here if you're more comfortable with boxes. That's fine. You can do lines, whatever. Rectangle, triangle, and go fuck. Now we got stop loss right above the highs, like I said. Give a little bit of breathing room. You don't ever want it too close to this line. And then now we switch it from 1 to 2. And what happens to be the 1 to 2? The line that I fucking said. Alright, so let's go over that one more time. Super slow, because this is a super simple strategy. It's not like you go from the weekly, daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, all that. Now you do go to the 2 hour and 1 hour. Once you get more used to the strat and you can scale in, then the 1 hour and 2 hour are a crazy defeat with this, okay? So, obviously, I'm saying defeat as in, like, us just setting it up. We still haven't even let it play out, so who knows? Maybe I'm just talking on my ass and this is about to lose, but we can hope not. Okay, so now this first one is set up because why? We have the pullbacks up to on this top resistance and support level. So we know this is a valid support and resistance level. It's been tested multiple times. Same with this top one. TP will always be a 1 to 2, but you always set your zones, okay? They can be a box, it could be a line, it does not matter. Just set your zones so you know where, okay, my TP is a 1 to 2, but a lot of rejection zones are showing at my 1 to 5. So make sure you stay up to date with that. And then, so from 4 hour, boom, you just go straight to 15. After that, also want to make it this side note, if you see the zone right here is too big, make it smaller. Like if it's like this, like an obvious just fucking gap, then don't do that, okay? Like, I'm gonna, like, shit. Even this right here is a little too big. Like, you can obviously, you can make this a little bit smaller. Like, you can put it on these lows right here. And yeah, it didn't change too much, but now, I bet you're getting a 2.2. Shit, what the? Okay, sorry, we didn't have the stop loss in the right area. Shit, what am I doing wrong? Shit, I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. We're just gonna act like we didn't get a 1 to 2 in the first place. Oh, fuck. Or maybe the zones are just different. Alright, so, right there, boom. So like I just said, so this is why you would draw your zones. So even though 1 to 2 is not that much lower, you still want to know. Okay, you don't want to be one of those people that like, oh fuck, I should have taken it out because you got a 1 pip rejection. You don't want to see, oh, you know, rejection good, blah 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 blah, and then it just shoots all the way the fuck back up, and now you're fucked. Either now you're gonna pull out for break even, or you're gonna pull out in the stop loss, and then boom, now all that time wasted because these trades don't hit in 5 minutes. It's not a quick, you know, in and out. You know, you're going to be in this trade for 8 hours on the low ball. I mean, on the super low ball, whenever there's crazy news, I mean, you can hit this bitch in like an hour. But, I mean, on the normal, it's 8 hours, 12 hours, sometimes even a day. It all depends on the market, how news is moving, just how, you know, the banks want it to move, everything like that. That's all it depends on. So, boom, now we have oil set up. Let's set up German. Just the exact same way. Now you see this is a lot better example because y'all can see there's no structure right here whenever it just falls. So whenever there's no structure, I don't touch it. I don't try to get my zones all close. Obviously the first form of any structure I see is right here. Now is it heavy structure? No. But is it the first form of structure that's actually pretty decent? Yes. So we're going to use that. And then we have these lows right here, which is a good rejection zone because it got rejected. Big jump. Came back down, rejected, came back up, came back down, pulled back up. Okay? Now, TP, what did I say? 1 to 2 every single time. But we're always going to make our zones. Say that this is too low. Maybe our 1 to 2 is up here. This is just for sure. This is just zones that I see right now that maybe could be in my area. Okay? That's all we're doing. And I'm not going to lie. Off of the first glimpse of our first 2 lines, they do look a little close. So whenever your lines look like that, you don't ever want your lines looking way too close. Even if you expand it out, it still looks close. So now we're going to move this line up. We're going to move this up to this resistance, this support. And then, so now we have this first one on this low right here instead of on this high and these lows. And then we have this one rejecting off of these lows, okay? It's not always going to be in pretty zones. It's not going to be in, you know, maybe right there, okay? It's not like, you know, but there's no reason for it to pull up all that way whenever it has these lows right here that it could just reject off of, which is just this little area. Which is also why we get in, not on sniper entries. It's kind of like a cowboy ride. I mean, you just get in and just go for it, okay? We just get in right here, but that's why our stop loss is so big, because it has time where it could push up, maybe reject off, push back up, play around. If it wants to reject all the way up to here, then guess what? We're still in. Now it can have a big rejection, go all the way down to there. Maybe not all in one move, but, you know, for you beginners, it's not all going to be in one move. For you advanced people, you know what I'm saying. Alright, so now we have pullback, 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 pullback. Why is this a pullback? It is for sure a resistance level and a support level. It has multiple bounces, okay? Write that down if you're watching this video. It is multiple bounces off of multiple resistance and support key zones, okay? If it only has 1 or 2 bounces, then it's probably not going to be it, alright? Alright, now we're going to go down to 15. And all we're doing is waiting for a simple pullback, okay? We'll play it forward a little bit. Boom. You see how that did not reject? So this, boom, pull down. We're going to wait for one more rejection. Okay, now we got our rejection. So we get in right here. Stop losses again at those highs. TP at a 1 to 2. But we will be lenient. Remember, if we get rejections in this area that are hardcore, we're pulling this fucker out. Alright? So boom. We got a little bit of rejections. Now this is all up to you. Do you, I mean, hold on. I really should have just taken the trade too. That's my apologies. Hold on. I don't want to. I want to be able to keep track of our shit. So boom, we risked a little 29 ball, did a little 58. So boom, now this is a perfect example. We see multiple rejections. What do you want to do? We see rejection, 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 rejection to the upside. So we have multiple rejections to the upside. So that's a clear confirmation that it wants to stay down, that it wants to keep on going down. Now this is whenever you bring in the 1 and 2 hour in, okay guys? Go to the 1 hour first, just to see what it's doing. Now we built up a doji and a doji. 2 dojis are a confirmation that this bitch does not want to either stay. Now, I don't want to say it in the wrong way, just because, I mean, the way I understand dojis isn't the most complex way, you know what I'm saying? So for beginners, I'm just going to say it like this. Dojis are a unconfirmation candle, okay? It's not confirmed that it's going to go down or up. Right now, price is going down. We have a doji. So that does give a sign that it does not want to go down anymore. Why? Because of this big ass rejections that is giving off right here, okay? It's stretched all the way over here. So if we see this, boom, doji went up. Doji, what's probably going to happen? Might go up. Alright guys? So I would take it out. So it's either, right now you can take it out for 38. Some of you would have risked more. Maybe you would have got 500. Maybe some of you would have got $10. It is not, I mean, I don't know. But I mean, it just would have been that. Alright. Let's see, did DAX get a pullback? No, it did not. So we obviously wouldn't take a trade on DAX, but oil would have been a smackaroo. Alright. Let me show you a couple more. So what time is it? Monday 16. So what is that, around like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock? So around this time you would set up your charts. Okay? Every day, if you're in Central Time, it's every day at 8:30 that the market opens, okay? So for you beginners, I'm just letting you know. Every day at 8:30 the market opens, and every day at 4 to like 6 is fine that you can set it up. Anywhere between that range, you want to set up all your charts, okay? These charts are the ones I trade. It's USD JPY, the NAS 100, US oil, and German 30, okay? So on UJ, we're just going to look for, again, the same levels like before. So we see on UJ, what? We're not doing anything but buying, okay? So, but this range is ugly. I do not like ranges like this that are just consolidating. This shit's not for me. But I mean, we're just gonna set it up just for the video. Okay. So right here on these lows, why? Because these lows right here give a good rejection off. Yes, it did push a little through, but after it pushed a little through, it just broke, retest, boom, boom, fake people out, push right back up. Now it retested again. Now it's staying on top. Retest, okay? You understand me? So this is the first pullback. And then now we have the second pullback. Alright, why? These highs are the closest, but not too far range for the second zone. It is the first lows of this range. So boom, strong rejections with these lows pushed all the way up. Okay? With this, strong rejection of these highs pushed all the way down. So we know this zone and this zone are two good zones. Now TP, like I said, it's a 1 to 2 every time, but we set zones that could be around that area. So I like to set lines and boxes, just a little bit of both. So I know once it gets really around like this area, that's really heavy. TP will probably be in that zone anyway. TP, stop loss below the lows, okay? TP, perfect. And then now we set up the NAS 100. I'm only gonna set up 2 because like there's no reason to set up every single one, but at least not for the video. I mean, it's just a little tutorial. But if you guys want to learn the rest of the strat, just let me know, and me and my team will send you over the VIP group, and y'all can join in and get sent the link. Okay. All right. If y'all see a little cut earlier, I had to cut a little section out. I messed up. It was bad. I need y'all seeing that too. Alright, so boom, pull back in this zone up here. We got previous low, bounce up, boom. Previous low, bounce up, boom. So we know strong support and resistance. You were right. How'd you know? Okay, boom. First pullback, second pullback. Why? Off of these highs, give a clear rejection down. Give a clear whenever it pushed up, gave a clear rejection down. Whenever it came up, gave a clear rejection, started pushing right back up. So we know this zone is a good support, resistance, has multiple bounces. Alright. So boom. Oh shit. I'm not even on the 15. My bad guys. I have a little brain fart. Alright. TP. We have zones right there. Alright. Now we let this play. We'll pull back yet in there. Let's check UJ, make sure. Boom, UJ did give a pullback. Oh, what time were we at? Around like 16, right? So boom, pushed out, wait for that rejection back down. Okay. Now if y'all wait for the full closure like y'all should, this would be a really fat stop loss. Like that's really big. Now, if I was y'all, if y'all got in early, then y'all got in early. Y'all can get in somewhere around there. TP can still be around like the highs and y'all be good. So even if y'all did get in, then I mean y'all would have obviously we saw like lost. But that's also why I don't get in once it pushes too high. It's not even for sure anymore. Okay, so we're gonna wait for another rejection down. See if we would end up getting in. So boom, now we have the rejections on the lows right there. Seeing these rejections down here though, what do we do? Just stretch stop. TP. 1 or 2, like always. Wait for a break and retest. Nope. Wait for another breakout. Retest down. Yep. See, this one was a straight TP. So this one, like if you would have gotten in, you would have got stopped out. If you would have waited and then gotten in right here, maybe you would have won, but it's only if you went against the rules, okay? So, really, you didn't win. Let's see if Nas did. Nas got a close rejection. Now, guys, whenever you see rejections like this, or like, I'm sorry, it's not even a rejection, but it got super close. I'll put pictures up at the end of this video just so y'all can see proof. They're up in the WAP channel. Y'all join the link below. We have a free one and a paid one for the VIP group, but either one you can join, and you can see the pictures of me getting in on these little like rejections that aren't hitting the zone but are super close. Okay, so these I would only get in once you start seeing the fall. So this goes against your shit, like I was telling you on the previous one not to do. But your stop loss would then be above the lows. So on these lows right here, or sorry, these highs. I'm sorry. This whole time I've been saying lows too. For the beginners, I'm sorry. I mean these highs. I've been up for around 22 hours. I just been up grinding. So and I just wanted to make this video. I'm starting to push out. I want to start pushing out more short form, and long form content. So, well, this is my first video really getting back into it. So my apologies. So stop loss will be above the highs. Okay. Boom. Either you can do that little bit of space. You can give it some space. Whatever you're comfortable with, you can do. Okay. So then right here. But my preferable thing, if you want to just stick to mine, is just boom, stop loss would be right here if you're trying to go super tight, but give it room. Just give it a little raise. That's all you gotta do. Just raise it up a little bit. Then TP. Boom. TP would have been smashed. So boom, yes, you would have lost oil, or wait, no, it was UJ. Yes, you would have lost UJ. Wait, okay, we saw a hit stop loss earlier. But yes, we would have lost UJ, but we would have won NAS. Okay. So do y'all see how this strat works? Super easy, super simple. It's not hard. Oh shit, let me not do that. It's not hard whatsoever. Okay. So I'm gonna go over it just one more time, just to show you me setting it up. Okay. So if you're getting your pullback, all you're doing is going for the recent support, resistance, and it's been bounced off of multiple times, okay? If it's only been multiple, then that's no fucking good. If it's multiple times, then you're A-okay. Alright, so we got first zone right here. Oh wait, no, sorry. I was about to say first zone not right here. Just because a lot of people that I teach this to, a lot of my students in the WAP or like before WAP Discord, they would always put their zones so close just because they would see it's a clear zone. Like, don't get me wrong, like right here, like if I was a beginner, don't get me wrong, this looks like a clear zone right here. Like this whole area right here is not bad. But also that's such a small pullback. Like price action, what, it's just gonna chill right here and then bounce back up to here. That's not how it works, okay? And if it is, then fuck me, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Alright, so we get first pullback on these lows right here. Why? These lows have the most rejection spots that we can see. Yes, you can go lower right here, but then it misses out a lot of it. It just has areas above it. So you get rejection zones off of this first area right here. Boom, reject, 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 bounce. Oh shit, I made that shit bounce too. What? Pause. Alright, now for real. We got, okay, so first zone right here, lows, rejection, rejection, big bounce up, rejection, push right back in just a little bit, faked right back out, boom, rejection, and then, wait, sorry, I meant to say rejection, and then push right back down. Okay, so this is a plausible zone. First pullback. Second pullback, we can put around these highs, these lows, these lows, these lows, these lows. Do I have to explain why this is a good zone? Or do you kind of get it now? Alright, word, you kind of get it now. Alright. So only zone we can see from right here. And we can change the color, that way it doesn't make it, hard to understand. Let me see a zone right here. Which, I mean, I don't think... Actually, no, TP could go down to there just because of the stop loss. And then, yes, your TP would just be set like this. Entry point, it would be like this. Boom, it's playing around. Pulls up. Hits this zone, rejects, okay? Stays below. You would get in right there. Stop loss brought up to here. You want a little bit like, okay, so boom, this is like I almost messed up for you guys because I was trying to set it up fast. That's what you don't want to do though. Don't set it up fast. You see, look, boom, it's right here on the highs. Give it some space like we talked about. And then 1 or 2. Now these are one of the bigger trades, okay? So this trade looks like it wants to reject down here. Don't be scared to take it out. This is a bigger trade. This is 372 pips. Normally your trades on NAS will be around 180 to 240, okay? Boom. Okay, so TP would have been smacked if that would have been your pullback zone. I was just setting that up as an example, but TP would have been smacked. Okay, so just y'all review this video. I'm gonna release videos constantly this week, next week, and just following until I am dumb fucking rich, and then y'all can watch me, travel the world. Okay, but until then, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day, and I'm gonna crash here in a fucking minute after I edit up this video. But peace out.